Just waiting for
Yeah, boy.
Baron.
Is Baron showing? Is it on? Just check if it's on first. Is it connected? Streamlabs, can you turn it up? Actually, you can check it in
Come on,
Windows.
you've got time
you
for
can check
time
it in
trial.
Windows.
Get in the game.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you sure? In Windows settings, you can change the audio of it or the audio sensitivity of it. Oh, I've got an ad for Fly Audible.
Alright, it's go time. Ezzy, you ready?
Hang on. Baron's online. There he is.
Oh, we have a dodgy.
There we go.
There we
He's
go.
here.
Alright.
He's in.
Football.
Right, let's
Right,
choose a car, Baron.
The race will probably last shorter than the next is. Let's go then.
Spectate.
No.
Who's Croatian here? Is anyone Croatian?
It's race day here in Monaco. Round 15 of On the Limit Racing F1 League. Looks like we got a little wet quality dry race. Ultra Titan always prompt with the weather report. Thank you so much. It is your every Sunday commentator, AJ Mars, right here in the booth. Flying on my lonesome again this weekend. Looks like Loogie is on the track. Very short grid today, missing quite a few drivers. Monaco intimidating a few people. Ultra saying it might be dry in Q2, so it's going to mess up the strategy here. Wet quality dry race. We're in beautiful Monaco, like I mentioned. It's going to be a lovely race. Lots of excitement. It looks like the Alfa Romeo made it out first. Let's get some information up on the screen for you guys. Looks like Platinum made it out first. Charisma behind. Ultra Titan out there. Looks like the Haas may have squeezed out ahead of him. That's Lukey going to be out there. Okay. Oh. As you can see, we only got 15. Everybody's going to set a lap and retire in Q1 here so we can get everybody moving through nice and quick. Running a little behind today, trying to get everybody in the lobby. Again, fighting some technical issues, which seem to have been worked out pre-stream this time. So if you're having any audio, any visual issues, let me know. I'll get them worked out. It's going to be a lot of fun here in Monaco. I know a lot of people not looking forward to this. A couple of drivers ecstatic for Monaco. So it is a very historic track. Difficult. Yes. Are we going to see some safety cars? Most likely. Charisma looks like he has overtaken Platnor, so he will have the lead spot here in quality for right now. Getting around there pretty quick. Got the rest right on the outlap. Not a big deal. Got 11 viewers already. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Appreciate the continued support of the stream. OTL's race is my biggest stream of the week, so I appreciate the continued support. Big shout out to Dubsy the other night, throwing down a big bit. 300 there. Safe Space gave us a host last week. Most recent follow is going to be Duckosaur is the best. That was from a previous stream 3 days ago as well. So big shout out to those guys for supporting the stream. All right, here is Charisma under the wet conditions. Ultra Titan said we may get some dry weather in Q2. Look forward to seeing some fast laps here. Oh, and there you see Platinum losing the rear end. Big crash there at the hairpin. The slowest turn in F1, and it still bites. Platinum with a big crash there. Looks like he lost an end plate. He's going to have to go around and retry. He's got plenty of time. 14.5 minutes left in Q1. A little bit of lockup from Charisma. Charisma not too concerned about the rain. He seems to be fairly comfortable in the rainy conditions. So far, will set a time. Still got a little bit of time to go here in the lap, though. I'm a big fan of Sector 3 here at Monaco. I don't know why it makes sense. I can usually full send through there. Sector 1, that's the full story. I got for a seat today since it was short-handed and I got slapped. I said somebody's got to be in the booth today, so it's me. Charisma's going to be our first time. That's going to be a 25.7. I think that's Michael Louis. Okay, let's see. So Michael Louis sets a 25.6. Loogie with a 24.8. Digging the wet lap here. Platnor's going to go around. That's going to be Krob, or it's Ezzy coming across. 32.6. Then Tufty 29.4. Tufty in a P4 there. Good lap by him. Zampa's going to bump him down one, though. Zampa taking the 4th spot, 26.6. Conley's got a 27.4. Grob's going to go 25.9. That's going to be P4, so he'll bump Zampa down and Conley. Let's take a look who hasn't got a lap yet. Platnor's going around again. The no-plate break sold that he is. Baird Wallen's still in the mix. Currently 3 in the Drivers' Championship. Krob has snuck ahead of him here. Baird had a tough weekend last weekend, not able to compete for the podium. Here comes Baird through the right-hander into the tunnel, rear end slipping all over the place. Conditions are a little wet. You gotta be careful here. You can heat the tires up in that tunnel as there's no rain coming down in there. Oh, and then Baird invalidates. And it's not going to work out in his favor. Here comes Platnor. We're going to see Platnor dip into the pits here. He's missing the left end plate. We saw the big crash in the hairpin here. Oh, Platnor's going to go around again. Just looking for a time here. Platnor. He knows he's going to move on, so. Not going to see a fast one. Platnor's going to get out Jet Adam on the wets. Jet Adam having a little cheeky fun there, knowing that he's going to move on. Baron's coming back again. We're going to go on board with the Haas driver. McLaren having a good show today. Loogie out front with a 24.8. Ultra Titan right in behind him with a 25.0. Loogie throwing it down in Monaco in wet conditions. I'm sure he's stoked. Purple sector 1 for Barron. Got a little traffic ahead though. He's got the Ferrari Brazy on an outlap. I believe that's Platinum with the busted end plate ahead of him, so he's going to have to watch out for that. Brazy staying well right, giving the right away to Barron, who is on a hot lap. Platinum's going to meet him right at the chicane though. Platinum's going to get out of the way here. Platinum dives to the left after the chicane. Barron's right through there. Doesn't look like it caused any issues. Had to Platinum. We're making the room. Barron, purple sector 2. I think we might have a pole position here for Barron. He's got to keep it together in sector 3. He is capable. Flying Dutchman looking for a purple stripe in sector 3 to give him the pole position. Here he comes down the straight. Quite a lap. And he's going to do it. 1:23.1. Flying Dutchman on the provisional pole here in Q1. What a lap. Well done, sir. Alright, so Brazy has started his lap in behind the Flying Dutchman. Everybody with a time except Brazy late to get out on the track here. Everyone's out of the way, though. He's got Barron ahead on the cooldown, who will definitely get out of his way here. They're going to meet at the worst spot, though. It's a very slow corner here. Brazy's rolling in. Barron's going to dive out of the way here. Barron stays well left, trying to get out of the way. Brazy gets the power down in the tunnel here. He's going to need a flyer. Oh, big wiggle. Big wiggle. He's able to hang on to it. Another chicane there. Nice box formation. Here it's all about the speed. This is where you can make up time. Purple sector 2 for Brazy. Oh, rear wheel taps the wall. It's going to cost him a little bit there. Nice to clean through the last 2 corners here, and he can have a chance at a good position. Just barely missing, dragging that right wing off there. Here comes Brazy. P1 for Brazy, 22.8. What a flyer. What a flyer. Brazy, the provisional pole, still in the wait for Barron right at the end there. Alright, Brazy's going to roll back around to the pits. He's just going to call it there. Okay, well, that's Q1. Spicy, spicy. Little rain in Q1. Ultra said we might see some dryness. Brazy, 22.8 is going to steal away on the inners. 1:23.1 was the flyer right behind him, and Barron Wellham's 0.3 off the time. Loogie and Ultra Titan McLaren looking real strong under the wet conditions, but like we said, it's going to be a dry race, so we got to wait and see how that's going to turn out. AlphaTauri bringing in the P5, Michael Louis, and we got Charisma, Crop, and Xantho. Conley in the Alfa Romeo in the 9, Tufty closing out the top 10, Ezzy, Platnor, and Jet Adam with his cheeky little wet tire run at the end, knowing he's going to move on. All right, Dubsy, rooting for the young lad. Brazy said, "That a way to be." All right, so we've had our first Q1 cocktail. It's time to open the second one up here. It's getting exciting. Oh, I see some dry track. We're gonna see some flyers here, boys. Track appears to be dried up. We've got a 15-minute Q2. This is the important one. This is going to be the starting tire that they entered the race on. Oh my gosh, that's a juicy line. Almost got maced by my line here. Alright, so like I said, dry race, compliments of Ultra Titan with the weather report, always timely with that. We appreciate it, sir. Thank you. I don't know if we're going to call him Ultra Tense or the weatherman. It's a tough struggle here. We're going to have to decide. Alright. Mr. SSR Charisma out of the box first. Clearing the pits. I believe that is going to be Ezzy in behind him. Yes, it is. Ezzy, and then I believe that is going to be Conley, and then Platnor. So we got both the Alfa Romeos together. Loogie's out of the pits. All right, we're with Charisma again out front, setting the standard for quali. Take a moment here to thank our sponsors, Sunbelly Subs. We appreciate it. Oh, Crob's saying he's got clipped audio. Robot AJ. All right, well, that doesn't sound good. Anybody else got that? Let me know. Let me know. See if we can work the problem. Thanks for the heads up, Crob. Okay, so we got clipped audio. All right. Is it cutting in and out, or is it just staticky? Talk to me. Let me know. Slightly choppy. Okay, bet. Let's see if we can work that problem. We're on board with Charisma right now on his outlap. Give me 2 seconds and we'll see if we can work that problem. Let's try that. Okay, is that better? Better or worse? Better or worse? Alright, so yeah, I think it's gonna be a Twitch issue. I don't know what's causing it. Everything's set to where it's supposed to be set. Alright, let's try that. Alright, how about that? Is that better? Testing, testing. Better or worse? Alright, so that's better. Awesome, awesome. Alright, not sure what's going on. Tested everything worked fine, but I think it's still a little choppy. I think that's going to be Twitch. I don't think that's anything to do with me, though. All my settings appear to be correct. Hopefully that's better, not worse. I apologize. Twitch has been kind of finicky this week. I know a couple other people have been complaining about that. I may have to look into a different format. Yeah. Alright, here, let's try this. Let's see if we can put it in performance mode and see if that helps out. Is that helping? Better, worse? Alright, so right now we got Baron 110.7 on the pole. Ultra Titan in behind with a 10.9. Charisma 10.954 has the exact same time as Ultra Titan. The exact same time. Alright, and then we got Conley in behind 11.4. Michael Louis 11.62. Loogie's back on an outlap, and we got a yellow flag in sector 3. That looks like it might be crazy into the pits. Crazy out of the pits. That is crazy. Exact same times. 1:10.954. That's going to be Ultra Titan Charisma. The exact same lap times. We got Jed Adam on an outlap here, fixing to start a flyer, looking for a time. 5 minutes to go here in Q2. Let's take a look at the tires to see what everybody's got on. Kind of a mix. Baron Wellham's got a fast time. Looks like he might have the mediums queued up. Jed Adams out on the mediums right now, starting in the back, having to go with the long strategy. Just got a ping from the weather service. We are under heat advisory here in Texas. Here's Jed Adam and Neville. Nice and smooth. Maintaining a lot of speed there. Oh, carries way too much there. Bounces off the wall. Not slowing him down. Purple sector 2. He's sending it in there. All the way down the gears to get that rotation. He's coming across the line now. Jed Adam P4 with an 11.414. Alright, let's take a look back. We've got Krob in sector 3 with a 12 flat right now, looking to improve P8 currently. Tell Baron to slow down. Rob does not prove his time. Zampa looks like he doesn't improve his either. Here comes Charisma around now on the softs. And he's going to do it. 10, 6, 3, 5. That's going to be the provisional pole with 3 minutes to go. Charisma on the red stripe tires. 10, 6, 3, 5. B-Mar's in here tearing up the comms booth.
Oh, Brazy.
Brazy's going to steal it right back with a 1:09.5. The young lad is absolutely
Over a
flying.
second ahead.
That is 1 second faster. You heard me right. 1 second faster. That is insane, my man. All right, let's take a look. That's going to be Platnor down there on an out lap.
If that's the Q2 time, I can't wait to see the Q3 time.
1:09.5 for Brace. That is a screamer. On no traction, too. He is flying right now. Here comes Platnor on the mediums. Currently 12.5.08. Trying to improve on that time here. Rolls the car nicely there. This is the make or break here. Hear the tires screeching for grip. Around the right-hander. And through the tunnel we go. High-speed Sector 3 here. Really make up some time if you can keep the power down, which it looks like Platnor does. Ooh, unsettled a little bit by the curb, has to back out.
He doesn't have time to go for another one, thankfully.
Yeah, he should be able to get another lap if he so chooses. Looks like the right rear caught that curb and it just flung the rear end out. He had to back out to keep the car from going squirrely. Platnor's going to get another lap. Let's dip back to Senior Luigi on the out lap. Luigi did well under the wet conditions, a little further back in the grid as of right now. He's on the soft tires. 1:12.398 his current time, looking to improve here. And he invalidates the first turn. Not going to have enough time to get around for another lap.
Brazy said he almost spun out twice.
Brazy in the chat saying he almost spun out twice there. I can believe it. He was really flying. How's that audio coming through now? Sound a little better?
Something I noticed about Monaco, you always gotta have a loose setup.
Oh, and then Tufty with a little wheel snap bounces off the wall. Looks like the end plate is still there.
The loose setups cause you to lose traction really fast, but if you don't...
Oh, and then he bounces again coming around the hairpin.
And
There goes the end plate.
that's going to be the end of Tufty's qualifying. Platforms are going to go as he's going to go. Great to see 6 seconds ahead. As
There's Luigi in the pits after unfortunately invalidating Michael Louis with a red stripe as well. Everybody else is done, so it looks like Brazy is going to take us out. Ooh, and Tufty's around again. Ezzy seems to be on a lap still. Does Ezzy have what it takes to take the pole away from Brazy today? All right. Sorry about the comms today. Not sure what's going on with the static. Let me see if we could do some noise reduction. Maybe that'll help.
and it's all the runoff area that's not there. Let's say I think he improved this time.
Alright. Let me know how that sounds. A little better? Better? Worse? About the same? Alright. Brazy throwing it down 1.1 second faster than Charisma there. 109.5 to Charisma's 110.6. Those two are on the top slots right now. Baron Wellham's in there for the P3 spot. Ultra Tits, P4, Krob, Jed Adam, Conley, Michael Louie, Zampa, and Loogie all moving on. Unfortunately, Platnor, Tufty, and Ezzy will be sitting out Q3. All right, here comes the flying laps. We're in the fast boys section of quali Q3 here. You see some really big laps. Platnor said the best position on the grid. Yeah, turn one's going to be a little sketchy here. Guarantee we'll see some safety cars. Safety cars will play a role here. All right, 10 drivers, the usual faces. SSR being represented heavily by 4 drivers here on the grid. One is out. Looks like it is Conley. Cut off promptly by Baron Wellams. Need to have a little speak to those flaggers there as they are cutting each other off in the pit lane. Here we go. Baron Wellams is going to take us around the track. Looks like somebody has already utilized the runoff there, as you can see the big skid marks. Baron Wellams taking full advantage of the track limits there. You can see him utilizing every bit of that curb. Bobbing and weaving, trying to get those red stripe tires up to temperature. See him follow closely by Conley back here. See exits the Neville chicane. You really can't appreciate the speeds of that one until you're in a track like this. These very tight, high-speed corners, especially in Sector 3. You know, we saw some great camera footage from Azerbaijan. Turn 16 as the cars were just absolutely flying around the corner. It's hard to appreciate how fast these cars really are. Got a little traffic jam in Sector 3 there. We got both the McLarens, Zampa taking the lead there in that group. Looks like Michael Louie there in the mix as well, as everybody's trying to spread out for their lap times. We're following Baron Wellams, the Haas driver, currently P3 in the driver standings, as he goes for his first flyer with 9.5 minutes to go. Oh, and he's very, very shallow through the Neville chicane, and that's going to be it for him. That lap is over. Conley is the next driver in behind on a flyer in the Alfa Romeo. Looking to get him a decent time here. Purple Sector 2 for Conley. Really flying the car through Sector 3. Fantastic job hugging the corners here. Conley's going to start us off with 1:11.6. Here comes Krob in behind him. Invalid, not going to count. Crazy, king of the hill in the last session, is coming around now for a flyer. Found the 9s last time, and he does it again. 9.564. That's a lap and a half. Crazy on the pole for right now. Here comes Zampa with a 1:11.074. Is going to get him P2 for now. Here comes both the McLarens. All right, Ultra Titan 1:10.2. Loogie's a 1:13.8. That's only going to be good enough for P6. Michael Loogie squeezes ahead of Zampa by just a few hundredths of a second. 11.041. Big lap by him. Comes Baron again. Baron is absolutely sending the car here in Sector 3. Taking out a little bit of that frustration for invalidating in the chicane. Here he comes across the line with a 1:09.8. Baron is going to join the 9-second club just in behind Brazy. Rob's coming around after invalidating. It's going to get him a time this go around. Rob in there for P4, 1:10.645. That's going to put him just ahead of Michael Louis. Zampa coming in nice and calm into the double right. It's going to find his way into the pits after an invalidation. Lugie is invalid as well. It's going to dive into that pit box. There is his teammate, Ultra Titan, going to get held up a little bit here. Both coming in at the same time. That's going to cost him valuable time here with 7 minutes to go. He's got to wait for Lugie to be pushed back in the box. We've got Charisma and Jet Adam both on outlaps, yet to get a time. Jet Adam slightly ahead of him there. We're going to stay with the AlphaTauri driver. And looks like Jet Adams going to invalid. It's okay, just an outlap. It's got traffic to the inside. You can see Conley well inside the yellow line trying to stay clear. Unfortunately, Jet Adam invalidated toward the end of his lap. It's going to invalidate him for the next one. He's going to have to fly around. Oh, and then Charisma does the same thing, invalidates on the first corner. Hate to see it. 6 minutes to go. Plenty of time for those guys to get around for another lap. 6 minutes to go. Brazy back out on an outlap. Brazy with a 9.5 right now. 9.5. 4/10. Almost exactly 4/10 ahead of Baron Wellams. Sorry, 3/10. AJ can't count today. Oh, Brazy's going to invalidate on the outlap. It's quite all right. Not the one that counts. Here comes the young lad in the red rocket here. Ferrari having a good season this year. Brazy doing a great job. Just switching over to no traction, showing that he's got the skill to handle it. Flying around Monaco right now. This is the second session that he's been at the top of the hill. Let's see if he can hang on to it. 109.564 right now. Looking to improve on that time. We're on board as he goes down the hill. Keeping it nice and tight in the hairpin. Carrying tons of momentum as he enters the tunnel section here. Lots of speed. He's got to get the brakes, grab some gears, get that car turned in. Keeping it nice and tight. Oh, and that's it! He's dead. We just witnessed a homicide. Brazy has stored both front wheels on the nose cone of the car. Hopefully 9.5 is going to be good enough for him. He is super dead. Pulling Charles Leclerc there. Not a good sign. We're going to go ahead and let him rest in peace. Ultra Titan trying to dethrone him here. Baron's in the mix as well. Lugie further along here. Let's see what Lugie's got. Lugie's invalidated. Back to Ultra Titan as he enters the tunnel. Brazy pushing a little hard there. Brazy a little frustrated, said he had so many tenths left in Sector 3. He was absolutely flying there. Ultra Titan coming for him. Purple Sector 2. He's going to need a good Sector 3 here. A little bit of a lockup. Gets the nose turned in. Into the pits. Not going to have it. Alright, Baron coming around now. Can Baron dethrone the young Brazy? No, he will not. He did have a purple Sector 3 and invalidates the turn 1. Here comes Krob looking. Oh, Krob invalid again. Not uncommon. Krob pushing the limits here. It's got to find that sweet spot. Krob notorious for the last lap heroics, stealing away pole positions. Charisma and Jet Adam both still struggling for a start here. We see Jet Adam rolling out of the pits. Charisma just going on his outlap. All right, we're on board with the Mercedes driver here as he's searching for time. Late in the session, 2.5 minutes here. Conley again dipping out to the right, trying to stay out of the way. Oh, and you can see a big wheel snap from Charisma as he fights to keep the car in line. Jet Adam ahead of him there on the outlap. Both drivers yet to get a time. Conley there in behind Charisma. Charisma rolls out of the right-hander into the tunnel here. You got to be careful this time of day. That sun will blind you coming out of that tunnel. Real hard to see. Little lockup as he comes into the chicane, able to get the nose around, keeping the lap valid. Now it's hammered down here through Sector 3. Purple Sector 2 for Charisma. He's going for it. Oh, and he locks up, cuts the corner. That is going to be a red stripe. They are not going to let that one fly. All right, here comes Jet Adam. You can see his teammate Michael Louis coming back out. Down the hill he goes. On board. And the shot from the balcony. Jet Adam looking a little conservative here, just trying to get himself a time. Rear wheel taps the wall as Purple Sector 2 pops up on the mini-map. He's really pushing here in Sector 3 to get up that grid. Looks like he will get a time this go-around. And here he comes down the start straight towards the start-finish line. P1, Jet Adam does it late. Lap heroics, P1, 9.529. Struggling for a little bit there, able to get him a time. Charisma also finds a time, puts him P6, 10.9. What a big lap there. Ultra Titan not having it. Purple Sector 2. McLaren is on the warpath here, trying to dethrone those two. We got 3 guys in the 9s. Make that 4 guys. 9.512 as Ultra Titan steals away the pole position at the buzzer. What a lap by the McLaren. Toying with him a little bit up to the last second there, and then finally we find him jump all the way up to the top. 9.512. What a flyer. Sampa's invalid. Gonna have to settle for. Oh, and then we clip in just in time to see Michael Louis drag the left rear against the wall coming out of the chicane. Spun him all the way around. Big crash there for him. He looks to be okay. The wheel looks like the front wing heavily damaged. That's going to be it for him. Charisma on a flyer had to back out there as he came around the corner right into that wreck. Rob is invalid. He's going to have to park it. Everybody else is it. So it's going to be Ultra Titan, Jet Adam, Brazy, Baron, Krob, the top 5. Baron up, all getting into the 9 seconds. Brazy, I think, could have had a pole position here. Unsettled the rear end, took a big nosedive into the corner and blew the front end off the car. They're going to have to work feverishly to get that car ready for race time. All right, Michael Louis in the pits. We're just waiting on him to retire. We're going to move on to the racing. Ultra Titan says my heart. We were on for that. You can see him absolutely pegged out in Sector 3. The car unsettled there. He just hammered down, stayed with it. Pulls it out with a 5.12. That is just tremendous. What a lap. What a lap. 1/100th of a second. was all that separated first and second place. Jed Adams struggling a little bit there in Q3, comes in with a late lap 2, putting himself all the way up into P2, and Brazy, the young Ferrari driver, in there for P3. He's going to be sitting side by side with Barron for the start. Oh, it's going to be an exciting race here in Monaco, guys. Stay tuned. We are 25 seconds away from a formation lap. Don't miss it. And we're back. Loogie in the chat saying it's nice knowing you boys. I'm going to die now. It's going to be a scary little race here, that's for sure. Up to 17 viewers. Big shout out to everybody tuning in today. We appreciate the constant support for the stream. You guys are awesome. It's going to be a great race here in Monaco. Definitely probably see a safety car today, so we will get the safety car tile out there. Don't you wait. Everybody's getting their strategies. It's been a little bit of a different one here in Monaco. We had a wet Q1, dry Q2 and 3, and thanks to Ultra Titan's timely weather report, we will have a dry race today as well. Normally, ghosting is off, but due to this track, just like Azerbaijan, we're going to have ghosting on today so that we don't have a big pile up of cars. We will have our formation lap as usual. We're looking for everybody to finish. Everybody is in the points at the start of the race today, so even if you're having a tough time, stick that race out, guys. Get those points. Every bit matters. We're in round 15. We're getting to the end of the season here. All of those points are going to matter, so don't give up. Stick it out. All right, boxes are ticked. 5 seconds to go till race time. I'm excited. And there we go. Cars are on the grid. The single light is out, and we have started our formation lap. Ultra Titan with a huge lap, very, very late in quali, able to steal away the pole position, and that's where you want to be on the start of this track. You want to be at the very front or the very back. Not a lot of passing opportunities here in Monaco. Pole position, 1, 2, 3 is where you want to be at the start. Going to see probably a few DNFs here, a lot of pit stops. It's very hard to get around this track with damaged front wing. So, people pushing, jockeying for position. We're going to see some beating and banging here. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. Anybody want to take a fair guess at how many DNFs we're going to have today? I'm going to say at least 3. 3 at least. Anybody want to take a fair bet at that? 6. We got a vote in for 6. Is Loogie gonna be one of those? Loogie's missus chiming in with 6 DNFs today. That's half the grid. All right, Ultra Titan's formed up in the box. Rest of the cars are pulling up to the grid now. Turn 1 is gonna be it. Space racing with the emu. Say there's gonna be an emu moment, that's for sure. Let's see how this goes. Good luck, everybody. We are at round 15, Monaco on the limits racing Formula 1 League. Good luck, everybody. Let's go. 5 lights. We're away at the historic Monaco. Ultra Titan with a good start. Razy gets a rocket start as well. Let's back up through here. We can watch the first turn. Looks like everybody got through pretty clean there for turn 1. Zampa is in first thanks to a telemetry glitch. I believe Ultra Titan is still out front. Oh no, Ultra Titan losing out to Jet Adam and Brazy. Both of those guys squeezing by there. Ooh, you see Ultra Titan had to really get on the brakes hard there to avoid the back end of Jet Adam. Brazy finds a start early. Told you to start. All right, there we go. Brazy taking us into the tunnel. We got a yellow flag back there. That looks like it's going to be Ezzy. Platnor ghosted. Let's see. Platnor already missing an end plate. Not a good start for Platnor. We told you we were going to see some end plates get sacrificed here. Penalty's going to play a big one here, too. That's chicane there. Neville, the big box chicane. Oh, and Ultra Titan already with the 3 second as I said it. I might have jinxed it there. Commentator's curse. Very early in the 39 lap race to be catching a penalty here, so that is going to play out here at the end. On board with Mercedes, SSR Charisma chasing down the crop here into the first turn. Jet Adams got the fast lap for the moment. Very, very tight confines here at Monaco. Brazy's already opened a 1.5 second gap here. He's found the clean air and the momentum. He's just got to keep that rhythm going. Let's take a look at the back. Michael Louie and Zampa very close together through the slow chicane or the slow hairpin here. Zampa had a rough patch the last few weekends, looking for a good finish today. Currently sitting P9 in behind Michael Louie. I know a lot of the drivers today just try to survive Monaco. Very easy to find your way out of this race. And again, not a lot of passing opportunities. Most of those will occur either in the chicane there in sector 2 or down the start straight. Very hard to get an overtake down the start straight though. You got to get a good exit out of the final corner. DRS is available there after the 3rd lap, which will go into effect now. Ultra Titan getting the fast lap, 13.3. And there is your predictions for pit stops around lap 18 through 29. The one stop is going to be a medium hard. It's going to be dangerous to pull that one off. Zampa right in behind Michael Louie, being patient. Loogie already in the pits. Looks like he might have lost an end plate along the way there. Let's take a look back at the front runners. Brazy well out in front now, almost 2 seconds. Just found his groove. Good contender for a win here. Let's put up the tire graphic and see what everybody's riding on. Brazy on the softs gonna have to pit early, so Jet Adam right now the net P1 after the pit stops. We'll have to see how it plays out when it gets a little closer. One stop is gonna be around the 18th lap. Brazy's going to have to stop a little earlier than that on the softs. Jet Adams got Ultra Titan all over the gearbox here. Ultra Titan being very patient and behind, saving the tires. Already in a hole with a 3 second penalty. Got that early. Charisma now all over the back of crowd. Purple sector 3 for Charisma. Charisma also on the soft tires. A few of those guys in the back doing the same. Loogie goes into the pits, comes back out on the softs as well. We got two very big distinct groups. Front runner here, and then we got the three that had to pit. Loogie, Platnor, and Tufty all the way back there in the back. We got to see how that gap's going to play out into the pit stops. Both those McLaren drivers very far apart. Should be able to pit without issue. The speeds in Sector 3 are breakneck as they fly through very tight confines of the final into the sector. It's going to be exciting. Alright, Baron in the pits. Must have lost an end plate. He's on the mediums, going to the pits already. Looks like he is doing the one stop, going straight to the hards. Early in the race for that, lap 5. Got a new nose cone, and he is back out in the race. Charisma and Krob still duking it out for the 4-5 position. Ultra Titan just sitting in behind. Jet Adam has closed the gap a little bit, now down to under a second. He was almost 2 seconds behind now. Brazy must have had a little slip as Loogie catches speeding in the pit lane. Loogie back in the pits for a second time. Having a hard time around Monaco. Brazy in the lead, catches a 3-second. Cuts the chicane just a little too tight there. Marshals on the ground are calling it in as a track limit violation. 3 seconds will be added to his time. Brazy back under pressure now, but Jet Adams falling off again, back to about a second and some change. 3-second gap's going to be hard to pull here in Monaco, guys. Everybody going to stay very close together. Titan has found his groove. He's got the McLaren in cruise control as he flies around Monaco. Zampa about 8/10 off of Michael Louis, keeping the space. Let's take a look at the penalty situation. 5 seconds for Louis, 3 seconds for Tufty, Ultra Titan, and Brazy, respectively. That penalty is going to be big for Brazy as he has the lead. Recycling gap's going to be hard to pull here. We'll have to see how the pit stops play out. Charisma stretching those tires a little bit. 5 laps on the softs. Should be able to get a few on there. 8 to 10 laps. Should be respectable on the softs. Looks like he's being conservative with them. In behind Krob, not battling him too hard. Knows that Krob has the better option on the tires for right now. He's going to go longer on them. So Chris will do his best to stretch those softs. With the DRS, he's letting Krob tug him around down the straight. Jet Adam blows the gap back up. Half second to Brazy now. Declan in the house.
What up?
These 3 front runners very close together. Less than a second separates them. Ultra Titan in the groove here. Jet Adam looks comfortable in behind. Jet Adam without a penalty has got the net P1 for right now. Only 7 laps into 39 laps. Still a lot of racing to go. That can change. Charisma still in behind Krob here, nice and comfortable. Stretching the soft tires as long as he can here. Conley, the dark horse, in behind, currently P6 on the mediums, lurking in the wings as he does, knows that he's got that jump on Charisma for the pit stop. Just being very patient. Michael Louis is going to dip into the pits. Looks like he might have lost an end plate. The nose cone is staged and ready. He's going to have a long pit stop here. Zampa being patient behind is going to get by. Michael Louis going to the softs. Barron's going to get by Michael Louis as well. Ezzy well back. I don't think he's going to beat Michael Louis out. No, the AlphaTauri does come out of the pits ahead. It's unfortunate. Michael Louis having a good race here. Zampa being very patient, and it pays off as he was in behind Michael Louis for multiple laps here. Ultra Titan very close to Jet Adam here. Like I mentioned, very difficult to pass here at Monaco. He's got to find just the perfect time. Seven laps for Brazy on those softs. He's going to be looking for a pit stop here soon. There it is. You see him dive into the pits. Brazy looking for, looks like, yellow stripes. Brazy on the mediums. Jet Adam will take the P1 there. He's got Ultra Titan in behind. Krob is going to slip into P3. Oh, big wheel slip by Krob. He's able to hang on to it, but Charisma in the wings takes advantage of the bobble. Slips right on by. Krob has to keep that head down. He's quite all right. Charisma, 8 laps on those softs, is going to have to pit before him. It's going to be quite all right. Brazy on the mediums is going to come out right behind Baron Wellens, who's found his way back up into P7 on the 4-lap full hards. Again, we see patience pay off. Charisma being very patient behind Krob. Slips by due to the bobble. Krob losing the rear end a little bit. Krob on the medium, so has the tire advantage in the long run. Charisma's going to have to pit coming up pretty soon. We should see it within a lap or two here. Jet Adam in great position here. Just has to run his race. As we see Zampa get a slap on the wrist for the penalty as well. 3 seconds for track limits. Jet Adam penalty free right now, just has to keep it clean. Oh, and then we've got an incident back in the chicane. Brazy's going to catch it 3 seconds. Look, who's that ahead of him? That's going to be, I think, Tufty. No, that's Baron ahead of him. Brazy coming in a little hot there, has to dodge Baron, and it looks like he caught another penalty there. All right, Krob in the pits now, going straight to the whites. Hard tires for Krob. Lugie's going back out on the mediums. Krob will rejoin the track just ahead of Michael Louis. Lugie's going to dive in behind. Ultra Titan is keeping the pressure on Jet Adam here, being very patient in behind. He's just waiting for that pit stop. Both of those guys likely to pit together. Will we see Ultra Titan shoot for an undercut here? It's very possible. Still a lot to go. They were estimating the medium pit stop around lap 18 to lap 29, so we still got a lot of racing to go. Earliest 8 laps from now for that pit stop. We see Tufty's going to catch a track limit penalty as well. Let's take a look. Brazy's all over the back of Baron here. A little bit faster than Baron. Baron on those hard tires. Brazy being held up a little bit. There's a caution there. Baron's a little slow. Brazy gets a little over rotation out of the penultimate there. He's got Charisma coming back on the track. Out of the pits. Oh, Brazy looking. Brazy looking. He looks to the left, looks to the right. Nowhere to go through here. Brazy's got to be careful here. Charisma's gone to the medium tire. Looking to take those all the way. Alright, we're looking for a challenge here by Brazy down into the Neville chicane. Definitely quicker on the mediums than Baron's hards. He's going to have to get a good run out of the corner here. Looks like Baron gets a slightly better launch. Don't think he's going to have the ability to make the overtake before the chicane. No, he's not. Baron's going to keep ahead. Quite the battle here. You can see Charisma has pitted for the mediums in behind this pair. Charisma P7 for right now. 11 laps apiece for the front runners. Jet Adam and Ultra Titan battling it out. Curious to see if Ultra's going to go for the undercut here. Still a little bit of time to go on that tire. Conley in behind as well. 12 seconds back from those front runners on the medians. 11 lap hold. Those front guys walking away with it. He's got Zampa in his rear view now, just over a second and a half and charging. Zampa also 11 laps on those mediums. And we got Brazy and Barron battling it out here. Charisma taking full advantage of it. Has closed the gap up here to a half second. All right, let's see if he can get it done here. Very close to the gearbox of Barron Williams. He's got to get a good exit here. It's the only way he's going to make it done, and he does. He gets a good launch. Oh, a little bit of slip. Again, Barron with a much better launch out of the corner, able to pull away. To allow him to defend into the chicane. Three-way battle for 5th place here. Barron in 5th. He's got Crazy and Charisma in tow. Back up to the front runners. Jed Adam defending well. Huge advantage by Jed Adam here as Ultra Titan has 3 seconds. Pit stops will nullify that one, but he's going to hold him up. So say Ultra Titan will have to consider the undercut here, but he's going to have a long pit stop. Zampa's closed up to Conley as they come through the hairpin. Both of those guys on 12-lap mediums. Crazy all over the back of Barron here. Charisma doing his best to avoid the rear end of Brazy as they pile into the hairpin together. Here we go. Barron just has a much better exit out of that corner, allowing him to defend well into the chicane here. Oh, and then Brazy. Brazy's gone. Brazy's gone. Clips the entry wall into the chicane. That means it's safety car time. Brazy dead in the water. DNF. Tufty out as well. That's going to be 2. I predicted 3. We'll have to see. That's a safety car. You hate to see Brazy, the young lad, having a good race there. Unfortunately, clips his nose on the entry wall there. Blows the wing, takes the left tire off, and that's going to be the end of his race in Monaco. We see him waltzing out to the the yacht he has parked in the bay, pulling an inner Kimmy. Oh, Warden in the chat saw the big crash. He's got the eyes out. Oh no! Tough break for the young lad. Did get the pole position here though. Big lap for him in quali in Q2 and Q3. Jed Adam out front. Curious to see if these guys are going to make the pit stop together. They're under the safety car. Jed Adam knows he's got the advantage though. We're going to watch Jed Adam, see if he's going to take advantage of the safety car and go ahead and make that pit stop. It would be a little early, 14 of 39. He was estimated a lap 18 pit stop. There Jed Adam dives in. Ultra Titan's going to go in right behind him. Ultra Titan with a long pit stop here. He's got a 3-second penalty. They are going to make him serve that prior to the start of the pit. 1, 2, 3, and they get the nod from the marshal. Here comes the tires. Jed Adam is back out on the track. Ultra Titan is going to come out in 2nd place here. Rob in behind for a pit stop as well. This is going to work out in Ultra Titan's favor. He served the 3-second penalty, so now they are racing for position. Brazy frustrated in the chat. It's quite all right, man. This is a tough one. Had a little damage at the start. Said it was hard to stay in behind. Oh, it did not serve Ultra Titan's penalty. Ultra Titan sat for the penalty, but it is still showing on the scoreboard here. It's an interesting turn of events. He did have to sit and wait for the penalty, but it did not take it away. Very peculiar. That is a big disadvantage for Ultra Titan here. The safety car would have allowed him to catch back up after that long pit stop, but it looks like the penalty is still present. Tough break for Ultra Titan. Zampa's up to P3 on the hards after the pit stop. He also is sporting a 3-second penalty. Everyone else's penalty wiped out here. That's very interesting how that came about. Maybe he caught that while we were discussing Brazy's text there in the chat. It's very unfortunate. Let's take a look at the race director real quick and see how that happened, because he must have acquired a new one. He served it in the pits. I do not see Ultra Titan's name there again. All we see is the exceeding warning, and then all right. So there's one warning. There's 2 warnings, 3 warnings, 4, and then the penalty. Then there's another warning, another warning. No, it did not take his penalty away. That's going to be a very tough break. Both those guys served their penalties, and it did not remove them. You can see the other guys who had penalties have had those removed. That may have to be reviewed by the stewards post-race, as he did serve it. We saw it in the pit stop. We watched the pit stop. This crew did get held up by the marshals there in the pit lane. Conley with a bold strategy here. Went from the mediums to the softs. Interesting. Most guys medium to hards. Krob's on the mediums. Barrett is on the mediums. Plattner on the mediums. Loogie on the mediums. Loogie's had a few stops today. Loogie had a stop for soft to hards. And then hards to mediums, mediums to mediums. I think Loogie might be on some worn tires now. All right, 16 laps of 39 laps. Here we are. Getting close to that halfway point. A lot of race left to go here in Monaco. We got Jet Adam out front, Ultra Titan P2 with an unfortunate penalty there. Looks like he might not have cleared it off for him. Zamp in there behind with the penalty as well. Conley to the softs, only driver to go to the softs. Big brain move here maybe. Conley has something under his sleeve. The dark horse tricky on the stats, knows what he can do with the data, so maybe this is a gamble. Maybe he's hoping for another safety car, maybe? Banking for another safety car? Could happen. A lot of race. We're not even at the halfway point yet. I think we just hit it. We might have just got to the halfway point right about now. Looking like Platinum or well back there trying to get caught up to the pack. Should be able to do it here on this go-around. If he can make it before Sector 3, we probably could go back racing, but I don't see that happen. He's still a ways back in the slowest sector, so he might do one more lap here. Back to racing on lap 19. We've got some lap cars in the mix here. All right, safety car in this lap. Race controls called it. Looks like Plattner's going to have some catching up to do. We're going to watch the front runners here and see what happens. You can see Zampa P3 has Ezzy, a lap car in between him and Ultra Titan. Jet Adams backing him up here. Safety cars in. And Jet Adam starts us back racing lap 18 of 39. Rob's going to catch a 3-second Ezzy diving out of the way of Zampa there, letting him through. Ultra Titan all over the back of Jet Adam here. He's trying to get by. He knows he's got to get on that clean air to make a difference here. Zampa's got Conley in behind with the soft tire with a big gamble here. I think banking for maybe another safety car. Jet Adam. Much better run out of the corner there. Big shout out to all 19 viewers tuning in today. Thanks for supporting the stream. Got a spicy little race here. Uh-oh, we've got somebody around. I think that's Loogie. Loogie around in the tunnel. Looking for. Oh, and then Ultra catches another penalty. This is going to be huge. Loogie missing a left end plate. Overcooks the tires. Looks like he got turned around there. 10 seconds for cutting the corner for Loogie. I think this might be it. I think he's going to hang it up because he's bouncing off the walls here. He's had enough. Looks like the McLaren driver's going to hang it up here. It's got to be out of tires. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Loogie with a nose cone. Medium tires. He's not had enough blood for punishment. Oh, and he retires the car. I thought he was going to go back out. You hate to see it. Hate to see it. All right, so you got Jet Adam out front. Ultra Titan scored in 6 seconds penalties now. Zampa 3 seconds. Conley in behind Zampa here. Cuts the corner there. Charisma also cuts. Is going to catch a penalty. Follows Conley through that corner. Picks up a 3 second. Conley definitely got a warning there. That's a big cut for him. I think Conley's banking on a safety car here. I don't understand the doing to the softs. These guys on the mediums and hards are going to be able to take him the distance. Oh no! Michael Louis with a big crash. Catches the right rear. Coming through the penultimate. Turns the car completely around. Blows the wing off. He's going to have to go around with an end plate miss for an entire lap. That's going to be it for him. Tough break. Barron in behind Krob now. We're down to 10. That's it, folks. I said there was going to be 3. Woo-wee. What a battle, Krob here. Krob. Oh, he's defending. What a battle we got here. Krob squeezing Barron like an orange. What a battle through there. Oh, and then Barron catches a 3 second there. Follows Krob in, but a little too far to the inside there, and the chicane's going to catch a 6 second. He's up to 6 after 2 threes. Let's look back up to the front here. This is going to be our close battle right now. Barron and Krob really mixing it up. Quite the exciting battle we got going here. Bouncing the camera around. Sorry, guys. Hold on, to get motion sick. They're dropping back just a little bit here. Take a look back up at the front. Safety car, virtual safety car. All right. It's going to be Michael Louis, DNF. Krob ruined my race. He says, went to AI and calls me to crash. Lost my front wing. Get around without dying. Oh, you hate to see it. Hate to see it. The safety car is pitted, Loogie. Give me a second. Give me a second. We're working on it. Just trying to get another drink. I knew it was going to happen, guys. You got to give me a second. I was waiting for that second safety car. Michael blew the front wing off. I thought we were going to get another one. I was just trying to save having to click the button. All right, Ultra Titan back on the back and Jet Adam. Still fighting here. Still fighting. Jet Adams got the penalties playing a big part of the race here. 6 seconds for Ultra Titan. Jet Adam not having it. Jet Adam keeping it in the white lines. Barron Wellams back here closing in on Krob as well. That's 4 DNFs to Monaco. Jet Adam in cruise control. Jet Adam with a rough season, looking for a win here today in Monaco. 22 of 39 laps completed. Charisma's now closed up to Conley as well. You can see him there in the radar. Charisma's got the gearbox glitch. Horrendous is that glitch in this game. Oh, and then Cobb's going to catch another penalty. That's going to put him and Barron fighting for position. 6 seconds apiece. Oh, and Barron bends it. Barron losing it in the penultimate. Overcooks the rear end. Oh, and then Cobb is going to get by Conley. Conley going into pit, going into the mediums. Again, not understanding why he went to the softs to begin with. What a mess. What a mess. Conley with some front end damage as well as a very long pit stop. Pick it up. You can put that in my fridge if you want. Alright, so we got Jet Adam out front, Ultra Titan still in tow. Ultra Titan well out of those 6 seconds of penalties. He's gonna need a miracle. Rob caught us another 3 seconds. That brings him to 6 seconds. Him and Barron are fighting for position. It was very close there for a minute, but on the last lap, Barron slips the rear end and he catches a penalty into the chicane there. That's going to be it for him. 9 seconds. Rob's just got to keep it clean here. Charisma with the gearbox, which we can't watch him. Forsaken Raider in the chat. Uh-oh. WZ saying Platnor gave Conley the dog strat. Doing pretty good there, Forsaken. Thanks for tuning in today. Appreciate it. We're in the closing laps of our historic race at Monaco. Got Jet Adam out front. No penalties, keeping it squeaky clean, looking for the first win of the season. Ultra Titan in P2, 7/10 back, but 6 seconds of penalties there. Zampa in there for a podium for right now. Rob's collected a few penalties. Zampa needs a big finish here. Rough few weekends. We're going to let him be. Charisma still with the gearbox glitch. Trying to get caught up to Cobb. Barron there has fallen back. As he's sticking it out, P9 looking for his first top 10 finish of the season. Go get him, Ezzy. Everybody in the points here today. 4 DNFs, Tufty, Brazy, Ludi, and Michael Louie, our most recent victim. Pick that up. He just knocked all the stuff over. Oh, it's spilling, bro. Pick it up. Declan over here destroying the comms booth. Conley with the fast lap on the mediums, 12.2. Got the fresh tires and making it count. Big Ultra Titan is in behind here. Just letting it happen, looking for the podium. Zampa losing a little bit of time on those hards. 8 seconds. Rob trying to get caught up here. 25 laps of 39 here. I do, Dubsy, I do. Rob trying to close the gap to Zampa here. Baron Wallums is caught up to Charisma. Charisma with a much better exit. Able to pull away. Baron has the tire advantage. Let's take a look at the tires here, see where everybody's at. Baron 14 laps on those mediums, so actually Charisma's probably gonna have the advantage here. 12 laps on those hards. Those hards are nice and in their prime right now. Those mediums have got to be wearing a little bit. Ultra Titan is falling back a second here. Said not in contention with 6 seconds of penalties. He is not going to make it happen. Let's take a look at the position changes. Our potential driver of the day is going to be Zampa, up 5 spots right now. Don't want to jinx him. We got a yellow flag. I believe that's going to be Platnor getting out of the way of Conley. That's what it looks like. Conley has moved on up here. Conley making a charge. Does have the current fast lap. Barron and Charisma still duking it out. Oh, and then Barron piles into the turn there, coming into the start straight. Blows the wing off the left front. Oh, what a rough day for Barron Wellams, the Flying Dutchman. Big damage to the front end. He's going to have to pit again. 27 laps of 39 to go here. Monaco is taking its toll on the drivers today. Everyone very spread out now. Barron Wellams is going to lose out on some time. This is going to be great for Conley, though. Conley's going to be in range for a jump. Barron is going to have to pit here. Oh, and then Titan catches another penalty. That's going to be 9 seconds. So Zampa in range for a jump here. Ultra catches another penalty, and Zampa's looking for a P2. Zampa on for a good finish today. We're going to look to see if Barron is going to pit here. Alright, yes I can. Give me just a second. Doing a little admin work here while we party up. Let's go. All right, back up to the front. Ultra Titan unfortunately collected 9 seconds. Jet Adam putting on a Monaco clinic here out front. Squeaky clean. Charisma, 3 seconds of penalties in behind Prob, looking for a jump into the P4 spot. Barron Wellams 9 seconds as well. Running around Monaco without an end plate. He is a madman right now. All right. Everybody spread out. Not a lot going on here. Like I said, very hard to pass here at Monaco. Charisma doing his damnedest to get by. He's got the jump, though. He's got the jump by penalties. All he's got to do is stick it out. Barron muscling the car around here with the heavy damage on the front end. Still sticking with these guys. Impressive to see this. Barron sticking it up for the points. All right, there's Barron in the pits. Had enough muscle in that car around without an end plate. Charisma there as well. Right in behind Krob, still with the gearbox glitch. That's our big battle right now. Conley's going to capitalize up into the P6, being patient back there. Charisma giving Krob a run for his money here. Zampa 13 seconds off the pace now. He's got Krob and Charisma coming up fast. 9 laps to go. He could be in trouble. Oh, big drift by Zampa there coming into the tunnel section. See him slipping and sliding. Those tires are hot. Ultra Titan still all over the back of Jet Adam. Out of it by penalties, but not giving him a freebie. He is pushing him. Forsaken Raider behind the scenes here. Got the bot up and running. Look at him go. Don't look at the man behind the curtain. Ultra Titan sticking with him though. Not giving Jet Adam a free pass here. He's pushing him all the way around this track. And Charisma's going to get past as Krob goes into pit. Charisma up into the P4 spot. 3 seconds apiece for him and Zampa. He's 6.9 seconds back with 8 laps to go. Don't think he's going to have enough time here. He's going to need a miracle. Zampa doing a great job here managing Baron. Purple Sector 3 is going to get past Krob, who just came out of the pits. Baron back into P6 after his pit stop, able to make the jump. Baron's still on for a pretty good finish. Krob with only 6 seconds, though, looks to jump Baron there. Baron's still going to be in the top 10. Conley on for a pretty decent jump as well. Sector 2, oh no, it's Zampa. It's Zampa. Struggling on the old hards. He's got Charisma in behind. Now it's a battle. They're fighting for position. This is going to be our close battle on the track, guys. Seven laps to go, and Zampa's under pressure now. Charisma's jockeying for the podium here. Both these guys very low on battery. Charisma there in the wings now as we look over the back of the Aston Martin Red Bull. Baron Wellham's on the soft. It's going to steal the fast lap. 111.1. Jockeying for that extra point, and he's got it for right now. Charisma trying to get at Zampa here. Ultra Titan still in behind Jet Adam, pushing him along. 7 laps to go, soon to be 6. The front runners are coming across the start-finish line right now. There we go. 6 laps to go. Jet Adam still squeaky clean, on for his first win of the season. Conley doing a great job as well. Oh, and the Charisma catches a 6 seconds. That's going to tremendously help Zampa here. We've got a yellow flag. I believe that's going to be Ezzy back there. No, it was Krob. Krob with a little bobble. Zampa and Ezzy are going to meet here in the right-hander. As he's slowing up, letting the faster cars through clean in the corner. Zampa's got the head down now. Charisma's got 6 seconds. He's not going to stretch a gap here. What a race in Monaco. We've got 4 DNFs. We've got everybody jockeying for position. 3 drivers penalty-free. We've got Ezzy on for his first top 10 finish of the season. Conley, P5, no penalties, could possibly jump here. Looks like he will get at least one person. P5 to P4, and then Zampa with 3 seconds could hang on to this podium. All he's got to do is stay clean here. Ultra Titan is still in cruise control. Forsaken having fun in the chat there. Trying to get the bot working. Jet Adam having a hell of a race here. Great start. Found him up in the front. Brazy was leading for a little while there, but lost the car. Ended up ending his day due to a crash. Conley all over the back of Charisma here, trying to get by. Charisma's not going to go silently here. making that Mercedes as wide as it can be. Conley might have the strategy figured out here. We were wondering about that soft stop, but now it's making sense. We're down at the bottom of the race. Both of these guys, Charisma, Zamp on some very old hards. Conley on some prime mediums right here. It's all coming together now. The teeth are out on the Alfa Romeo. He's looking for an overtake. He just might get it here. Oh, and then Charisma, a big smack off the wall. The end plate goes flying. That is exactly what Conley wanted to see. Charisma's going to have to muscle the car for 4 laps here. Conley being very patient in behind. Zampa's got a penalty. He's got to let Charisma work his magic here. Charisma beating himself up. End plate missing off the front left and maybe the right. Oh, it looks like Charisma's missing both end plates here. This is horrendous for the Mercedes driver. Oh, it looks like the 8-ball has told Forsaken he's beautiful. Why is the 8-ball line to Forsaken? That's not nice. Think so, yeah. Conley sitting in behind, being patient. It's running out of time, though. Just got to try and get past Charisma here. Oh, and then Zampa catches us 6 seconds. This is huge. Conley on for a big jump now. Conley on for a big jump, 6 seconds. Conley's looking at a podium here. What a bold strategy. We were questioning the soft swap. All Conley's got to do is keep it clean here. He is on for a podium thanks to the penalty. Zampa struggling on the old hards. Oh, what a move here by Conley. Big, big brain move. Zampa making it possible there with the late penalty. Zampa still doing all right, though. He's on for a P4. That's going to be a big finish for him, considering the last couple of weeks. Conley lunges to the inside, sticks it behind. Conley all over Charisma here. He's got the pressure on Charisma. No end plates, just absolutely muscling the car around here in Monaco. He's got old hard tires, no end plates, just doing everything he can to keep this car off the walls. You can see the light flashing. He's harvesting the battery shot. Conley being smart here, just sitting in behind. He's got a 2-car jump here. Conley's pushing. Conley's pushing here. Oh, Charisma clips the wall. It's going to close the gap up. Here comes Conley down the start straight. Oh, Charisma's using the battery. It's not going to happen. Hats off to Charisma here. He's absolutely muscled the car. Oh, there it was. Charisma squeezes. Charisma squeezes. They're too wide through here. This is, oh, so hairy. So scary right here. Conley, I think, is going to get it done here on the inside. He forces Charisma to the outside. Those end plates gone. It's going to be dangerous. Both. Barron going to get by as well. Barron on the inside. Barron beats him out. What a move by Barron Wellham's there to get through. Barron on the softs is trying to get caught up to Conley. Barron's got 9 seconds, so it's irrelevant if he gets him on the track. Conley with a big move there through Sector 1. Very, very close together. Woo. You had me scared to death. Oh my goodness. That is a big, big move by Conley. No penalties by Conley. 2 cars battling it out there. He slips on by. Conley is definitely on for a podium. Within 5 seconds of Zampa here. Zampa's tires absolutely shot. Conley putting the foot in my mouth. I was really questioning why those softs were coming into play, but here he is, proving me wrong. All right, here comes Jed Adam. in Sector 3, about to take us out on the final lap of the race. Conley and Jet Adam, only 2 drivers to go penalty-free to this point. Jet Adam, very comfortable right now. About 12% battery. He's Cadillacing around. He knows the guy behind him's got 9 seconds. Zampa behind him has 6 seconds. So there's no challenge for the win here. He's just got to get the car around the track and bring it home in one piece. Jet Adam on for his first win of the season. We saw a lot of Jet Adam in the podium interviews last season. He's had kind of a rocky run this year, but he is on to win one of the historic races of the season here, Monaco. Ultra Titan well out ahead as well of Zampa, who's 30 seconds behind. And we got a yellow flag in Sector 2. It's one of the, it's like, is that Krob back there? Yeah, Krob a little slow through the corner. Conley is still ahead of Barron here as they come in for the final lap. Jet Adam. Hell of a race by Jet Adam today. I look forward to talking to him in the podium interviews. Ultra Titan, unfortunately, collecting a lot of penalties. Not like Ultra Titan. We don't see him collect a lot of penalties. So Monaco really taking its number on him. We're going to go on board with the race winner, the AlphaTauri Jet Adam, first win of the season as he brings us through the start-finish line. Hell of a race by Jet Adam. Squeaky clean, Ultra Titan P2 gives us the little wiggle through the start-finish line. Zampa in the Neville chicane is going to bring us in for the P3, but Conley well in range, 3.5 seconds. You can see him just catching the tail of Zampa as he comes around the left-hander in Sector 3. Conley with a big brain strategy today, getting it done for Alfa Romeo, starting from way in the back. All right, Zampa's going to cross the line in P3, but he will drop down. Conley's going to beat him. Conley's going to slip into the podium with a huge strategy today. Baron Wallum's P5. Charisma's going to drop into P6. Charisma on the charge late in the race, lost the end plates, and it cost him big. Platnor P7 with a solid top 10 finish. Ladies and gentlemen, Ezzy with his first top 10 finish of the season. Congratulations, Ezzy. I'm hoping it's his first top 10. I don't remember seeing him in the top 10. We did have a few short driver races, but I think he is going to get it. Here comes Platnor with a big wiggle. And then Ezzy. Ezzy bringing it home. P9 for Ezzy. Hell of a finish. Big points for Ezzy today. What a race in Monaco, guys. What a race in Monaco. Jet Adam putting on a Monaco clinic. Squeaky clean through 39 laps, taking the win. And Craig Conley going to be our driver of the day as well as podium sitter. Stay tuned. We're going to get everybody into the post-race interviews. Jet Adam, confident. Heck of a win by him today. All right, let's get everybody in here. While those guys are coming in, I'm going to snag the incident report here. Welcome, guys. No need to tick the box. You are with the stream already. Not a lot of incidents today. A few penalties around the grid. All right. All right, all right. Let's see. Waiting on everybody to roll in. What a race. What a race. Beautiful Monaco. It's always an exciting one. Very technical. Very close together. Not a lot of room for overtakes. We saw a real spicy overtake by Conley there late in the race. We will talk to him about that. That was a very ballsy move there in Sector 2. All right, looks like there's some party issues here. Let's see if I can manually invite everyone. Looks like the parties might be a little jacked up today. All right, there's... Guys, if you're watching the stream, join on me. It looks like the parties are giving us a little bit of trouble. Oh, we may not get post-race interviews today. That would be terrible. Let me see if I can join Ultra Titan again. Tried joining on them and it didn't take me. Join the party. There we go. The party's working. Does not look like the parties are working. Okay, let me leave this one. Let's try again. Today's full of technical difficulties. Looks like parties are not working for me for some reason. Looks like everybody else is in the party. There we go. Took a few tries.
Yeah.
Took a few tries, but it finally got me in here. Way to go. Thank you.
There you go.
Joined the first time and it didn't pull me in.
Ah.
All right, so everybody, we got everybody in here. Let's start the podium interviews. We're gonna start out with our big race winner today. Hell of a run, Jet Adam, first win of the season. Very familiar face last season. Haven't seen much of him this season. Putting on an absolute clinic at Monaco. Big quality session late. Finds his way to the front. Unfortunately, Brazy catching the wall there, blowing the front end up. Jet Adam finds his way up front. Jet, let's talk about your first win of the season, bud.
It's my first and my last, because this is my last race for this season.
Well, he made it count. Made it count.
Yeah, I made it count. Yeah. Me and Ultra were just having fun up there. We were just chatting about Kenya, just traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the last 10
Yeah.
laps, we were just doing that.
Yeah. Everybody else was like, "What the fuck, guys? What you doing?" But yeah, it was just kept it clean, kept it lean, to the end. Finished P1. Got a good start, like I told Ultra I would.
Yeah,
How it goes. Yeah, it was a good race though. It was really enjoyable.
Yeah.
Heck of a
Nice and
run,
fun.
Jet Adam. Congratulations on your first and last win of the season. We're gonna miss you for the rest of the season, man. We hate
Thank
to
you
see
very
you
much.
be out.
Hey, I might come in commentary.
Oh, come on!
Might be
You're
free
more
for
than
that
welcome in the booth.
sometimes.
You're more than welcome
Yes,
in the
sir.
booth. All right, on to our P2 Ultra Titan. Big laps in quali. Absolutely throwing it down with a late time, but unlike him, catching a couple of penalties, 9 seconds today.
Yeah.
Finds himself in P2, following along Jet Adam, who had a good run today. Ultra, talk about your race today. Tell us what happened.
Well, I really lost it at the start because I got a worse start, and then I lost 2 just by a little squeeze on the apex, which is expected at the first turn because you can't really do much about it. But yeah, I really lost early on, and I was getting warnings every time almost at Nouveau Chicane and the last chicane, just I think by a past swimming pool. So it was really not consistent enough to be able to kind of battle him a bit, and I was never really close enough to battle Jet the whole time. If I was pushing a bit more, or I was really hyper focusing, then maybe. But yeah, I think it was just a bit difficult after that. But yeah, generally last about 10-ish laps, we were just talking about travelling because we were about 20 seconds ahead and still gaining. I think by the end we were about 30. But
Very far
yeah,
ahead,
it's
that's
nice and
for
calm.
sure.
Yeah, and the winning streak's broken now. I think I've only won 3 races in a row twice now. I haven't gotten 4 yet for this league.
All right, so
Some
ladies and
races left,
gentlemen,
though,
What a problem to have.
we found the kink in the Ultra Tits armor. It is Monaco. Monaco
Still got
getting the better
Paul.
of the pick. Still a great run. Ultra Titan well in the lead here. Still great job today, Ultra Titan. And now the man of the hour, Craig Conley. Questioning the strategy. I was questioning it early on. Conley coming through with the big brain move. Were you on the mediums to start? Medium, soft, medium? Is that how you went today?
Yeah, I went medium, soft, mediums. So I was planning on another safety car. That's why I hit the soft. And so I'm like, okay, I need to gain some ground on these guys in front of me, and so I just decided to put some softs on and hoping for a safety car. That didn't happen, so I went for the mediums, and
it paid off.
Sticky.
Laps.
Yeah.
Paid off big. Last couple of laps, Zampa had you with a little slip. He had very, very old hards. He looked like he was struggling to get around. I'd just like to say honorable mention to Zampa today. Had a rough few weekends, found himself up in P4 today. Zampa finishing up today good. Conley with the big break move finds his way on the podium. Solid points for Alfa Romeo. I was feeling like you were maybe gambling for an additional safety car that didn't come. We did get a virtual, but it's not the full safety car. So you went for the medium, soft medium. It worked today, and you find Alfa Romeo on the podium. Craig Conley, the dog horse, sneaking in as always. Hell of a race in Monaco. We had 4 DNFs. It was right. I said 3. So I think I was the big winner on the DNFs today. But everybody had a good race for the most part. Turn 1 was, like I said, a little squeezy, but that's to be expected in Turn 1 at Monaco. Everybody got through it clean. It was a great job by everybody. I'm excited. That was a great race. Monaco was fun. Congratulations, Jet Adam, on your win. Also, Craig Conley, driver of the day, as well as podium. So big day for Craig. Don't miss out. We'll be here next Sunday, round 16. Track to be announced on Wednesday. That'll be on Ezzy's stream, so stay tuned for that. Big shout out to Forsaken Raider for doing some behind the scenes work. You can see him dabbling in the chat there. Got up to 18 viewers. We love everybody. Thanks for the support. We'll see you next Sunday.